Let's try and understand what really is happening with the sugar sector right now. And, the sugar season's on. Let's try and track the production estimates, higher sugar exports. Are they really in store? What's really happening with the sector? And who better than Deepak Ballani, the Director General at ISMA, joining in on the show right now to talk about exactly that. Deepak, hi, morning. Good to have you on ET now. Now, firstly, I want to talk about international sugar prices. They've seen a surge of about almost 8% in the last 10 days alone, we understand, because there are some global supply concerns. Indian sugar mills, however, will not be able to reap the benefits. But now that sugar production and closing inventory estimates have been revised upwards, do you expect the government to give some leeway when it comes to exports?
Yeah, good morning. So let me first give you the perspective of why we are seeing a increase in the global prices. See, overall, the global sugar production for 24-25 for the is expected to be around 183 to 186 million tons, while the consumption is going to be around 180 million tons. But since for last few days we have heard the news of some fire incidents in Brazil, especially in the Sao Paulo area, there has been some balance which is turned bearish recently. But however, we are seeing that the EU and the Thai crops are going to be better. And also the estimates of India, which was basically whatever we estimated 3-4 months back, but now we are seeing much better estimates for 24-25. I would say that still after all these things, even after the Brazil a little bit of dip there, we are going to see a global S&D in positive. Brazil, few months back, we were looking at a cane crush of around 610 metric ton. That is basically estimated to be around 590 to 610. Overall, Brazil will still export a huge amount of sugar to the tune of around 27 to 31 million tons. As I said, EU and UK both are looking at a better production estimate. Thailand is looking at a better estimate. So, of late, as you said, the global sugar prices have been volatile. We have seen the increase owing to the downgrade of production in Brazil. But as far as the impact on India, I don't think it will have any impact on Indian prices. Next year projection, as per the ISMA's estimate, which we came out on 30th of July, is around 333 lakh tons. So I believe we will have Shafi on 30th of this month, which is the end of the sugar year. We are going to look at around 85 to 90 lakh tons of stock. Considering that we will have around 333 lakh tons of production next year, we are looking at a very high estimate. So even if we divert fully from juice, B heavy and C heavy to the tune of around 4.5 million tons, we still have sufficient, I believe, for exporting around 2 million tons. And that is where ISMA has been requesting government. And I'm sure at this time when the global markets are better, we have a better price. I think government, if allows export, will actually give a lot of leverage to the Indian mills.
To take up on that, how much of an export leeway are you expecting from the government? Is there some sort of a number that you have in mind?
We have requested for around 20 lakh tons of exports as of now, considering the closing stock as on 30th September and also the projection for the next year. And we also prepared a roadmap of ethanol. So we don't want such for the government as well as ISMA. Our first priority is domestic consumption, followed by the ethanol program. Government is looking at 18% next year, and subsequently in 25-26 we're looking at 20% blending. So even after catering to both the domestic consumption and ethanol program, we still will have minimum 20 lakhs ton to export.
Okay. How do you see the crushing season moving this time? Because it's ahead of Diwali this year, we get a sense as to which way the crushing season is going to move.
See, normally the crushing season starts from 15th of October, but this year we may see a slight delay, maybe first week of November after the Diwali. So in Maharashtra, I think it will start in first week immediately after Diwali, same in UP. So there is a slight shift, maybe 15-20 days delay, but that is not really going to have any impact on the stocks.
Okay, fair Enough. So, what is your outlook then on, what the news that seems to be going around is ET now is suggesting that the government could make an amendment to the sugar control order, whereby the government is preparing to increase the control on price, production, byproducts like ethanol. Since most of these restrictions are already in place, are you expecting any sort of a major impact of this amendment?
This is the draft sugar control order as of now. We are still studying it. We will be discussing in our ISMA committee. We are also taking views from our members. But overall, I think we have 1 month to respond to it. And after taking into consideration the views of our industry and our members, we will respond to that. However, I feel that the amendment was required because I think it has been decades, but it has to be a forward-looking control order. And we all collectively will discuss with the government as to what amendments are required further so that the entire ecosystem is streamlined.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.